How to describe a normal day using simple phrases with Learn English Today. In the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. My alarm is ringing. My alarm is ringing. I take my phone and stop the alarm. I take my phone and stop the alarm. I try to get out of bed, but I'm very tired. I try to get out of bed, but I'm very tired. I think I will stay 5 more minutes. I think I will stay 5 more minutes. I finally get out of bed and head to the bathroom. I finally get out of bed and head to the bathroom. I wash my teeth and take a quick shower. I wash my teeth and take a quick shower. I go to the closet to get some clothes. I go to the closet to get some clothes. I get dressed and go to the kitchen. I get dressed and go to the kitchen. I'm making a coffee first. I'm making a coffee first. I open the fridge to see what I can eat. I open the fridge to see what I can eat. I think I'll make myself an omelette. I think I'll make myself an omelette. After I'm done eating, I go to work. After I'm done eating, I go to work. I think I'll take the bus today. I think I'll take the bus today. It's only a couple of stops away. It's only a couple of stops away. At work. I work at an IT company. I work at an IT company. I really like it there. I really like it there. My colleagues are really great. My colleagues are really great. At noon, I eat at the cafeteria. At noon, I eat at the cafeteria. The food there is healthy and fresh. The food there is healthy and fresh. Today I work until 4 p.m. Today I work until 4 p.m. Afternoon. At 4:30 p.m. I arrive back home. At 4:30 p.m. I arrive back home. I grab a quick snack and head to the gym. I grab a quick snack and head to the gym. It's quite full in January, but it's not a problem. It's quite full in January, but it's not a problem. In the evening, at 7 p.m., I eat dinner. At 7 p.m., I eat dinner. I'm having beef with rice and some vegetables on the side. I'm having beef with rice and some vegetables on the side. At 8 p.m. I usually like to play some video games on my PlayStation, but tonight I don't really feel like it. At 8 p.m. I usually like to play some video games on my PlayStation, but tonight I don't really feel like it. I think I'm going to read a few pages from my new book. I think I'm going to read a few pages from my new book. At 9:30 I get undressed and take my pajamas. At 9:30 I get undressed and take my pajamas. I'm going to bed early today because tomorrow is going to be a long day. I'm going to bed early today because tomorrow it's going to be a long day. Hopefully I will get a good night's sleep. Hopefully I will get a good night's sleep. See you guys tomorrow. Thanks. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another English lesson. Let's see what we can do to sound more American. Get ready to speak confidently like an American English speaker. I recommend reading these sample sentences out loud. And thanks so much for learning English with me. Okay, first of all, we will try to change T to D. For example, in New York City, he wore an exciting sweater because that always made him satisfied. So when a T is between two vowel sounds, say it like a D. Let's read this sample sentence again together. In New York City, he wore an exciting sweater because that always made him satisfied. Sounds more American, right? Okay, let's see the colored R. When a word has an R plus a consonant in the middle, say it strong like R, R. The first word that you learned is the one you heard the most. Again, together. The first word that you learned is the one you heard the most. Pronounce ER, R at the end of the words. In the letter, he wrote, "Remember to water the flowers." Again, together. In the letter, he wrote, "Remember to water the flowers." The next one, pronounce Ari. For words ending in Ari, pronounce each of the letter. For example, at the library, the secretary reads a book about the military. Again, together. At the library, the secretary reads a book about the military. The stopped T. When there is a T at the end of a word, it is often not pronounced. Your tongue is in the T position, but no air is coming through. So, I thought he wouldn't appreciate the plant. I didn't really said the T. Again, together. I thought he wouldn't appreciate the plant. You almost can't hear the T. So, this way you sound more American. The glottal T. The T is completely cut out when there is an NT plus a vowel. This is common but also optional. So, hear me out. The winner of the International Winter Olympics has gotten an important award on the internet. But this is optional. This sounds more like, I don't know, in some places. But again, together we will read the sentence. The winner of the International Winter Olympics has gotten an important award on the internet. Sounds a little cranky. So for other words, the throat stops the T in the middle of the word. For example, button, gotten, eaten, important. Try not to sound Russian. Important. No. Gotten, gotten, gotten. Important. Okay? Contractions with will. Make sure you always use the short form when speaking, if you want to sound more American. He'll go if you'll go, and they'll go if we'll go. He'll go if you'll go, and they'll go if we'll go. Not he will go if you will go, and they will go if we will go. No, he'll go if you'll go, and they'll go if we'll go. So always use the short form, the contraction. Let's see now some American English idioms. To take a rain check. It means to delay or push back plans. For example, I'm so sorry. The event coordinator can't come today. Let's take a rain check and do our event next week. If you use to take a rain check, if you use idioms, you sound more American. You sound like you have a lot of words in your vocabulary, okay? The next one, to shoot the breeze. To shoot the breeze, casual talk about daily life. For example, I don't have any big plans. I'm going to just shoot the breeze with her. To plead the fifth. To plead the fifth, when you don't want to answer a question or say anything incriminating. For example, how did your date go? Did you kiss her? I pled the fifth. I pled the fifth, so I don't want to answer a question. I don't want to answer this. To give props to someone. To give props, it means to give someone proper respect, but in a more slang way, okay? Street talk. Wow, you just told the teacher that she's wrong. Mad props, man. Mad props, man. This was today's lesson. We learned more about how to speak like an American. If you like my lessons, please press the subscribe button to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And so I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In today's video, we're going to learn how to talk about our future intentions and plans. Here are some ways you can talk about your future plans and intentions in English. Remember, these are activities that you know will happen because you planned them and decided to do them, so they're 100% sure. We're going to use be going to plus verb. We use this to talk about activities that we planned before. Remember to change be to the correct form for the subject. Let's conjugate the verb to make sure we make it right. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, and they are. And now we're going to make some examples. I am going to play tennis tomorrow. I am going to play tennis tomorrow. So we have the be going to plus verb to play. But I am taking the be verb and putting it in the correct form. So I'm saying I am. I am going to play tennis tomorrow. You are going to see your cousin tomorrow. You are going to see your cousin tomorrow. She is going to get married in May. She is going to get married in May. He is going to have a party tonight. He is going to have a party tonight. We are going to build a house this year. We're going to build a house this year. So these are all activities that are 100% sure that will happen. They're going to save up for a car. They're going to save up for a car. As with all verbs that use the verb to be, change the subject and the form of the verb to make questions. For example, I am going to play tennis tomorrow. If we want to ask the question, we're going to say, am I going to play tennis tomorrow? Am I going to play tennis tomorrow? I am going to play. Am I going to play? You're going to see your cousin tomorrow. Are you going to see your cousin tomorrow? Are you going to see your cousin tomorrow? She is going to get married tomorrow. Is she going to get married tomorrow? He is going to have a party tomorrow. Is he going to have a party tomorrow? We are going to build a house this year. Are we going to build a house this year? They are going to save up for a car. Are they going to save up for a car? So we have to switch sides between the subject and the verb. You got it. Let's see how we answer these questions. Am I going to play tennis tomorrow? Yes, I am. Or no, I'm not. Are you going to see your cousin tomorrow? Yes, you are. Or no, you're not. Or no, you aren't. Is he going to have a party tomorrow? Yes, he is. Or no, he isn't. Are we going to build a house this year? Yes, we are. Or no, we're not. Or no, we aren't. Are they going to save up for a car? Yes, they are. Or no, they're not. Let's see the negative form. I am not going to leave my job. I am not going to leave my job. You aren't going to visit your cousin this week. You aren't going to visit your cousin this week. He isn't going to get married. She isn't going to get married. We aren't going to move. We aren't going to move. They aren't going to study at the university. They aren't going to study at the university. Present continuous. We use the present continuous to talk about planned appointments and activities. These are the types of activities that you write in your diary. For example, we often give a time reference. I am visiting our new office in London this afternoon. So, this afternoon is the time reference. I am visiting our new office in London this afternoon. You're meeting the boss tomorrow. You're meeting the boss tomorrow. So, tomorrow is the time reference. He is working from home next week. Or she is working from home next week. The time reference is next week. Or we're taking the train to Scotland tonight. We're taking the train to Scotland tonight. Tonight being the time reference. They're leaving later today. They're leaving later today. Be planning to and be thinking of. You can use the verbs to plan and to think in the present continuous to talk about activities that aren't 100% definite. For example, I am planning to study abroad next year. I am planning to study abroad next year, but that's not 100% sure. We're thinking of getting a dog. We're thinking of getting a dog, but again, that's not 100% sure. This concludes our today's lesson. If you like my lessons, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, goodbye. Hello and welcome to another lesson that is entirely in English. I really hope you liked the previous one, because if so, I will continue to post each Thursday at 10. So let's begin with today's lesson. Today's lesson is called How to Talk About Your Daily Routine. We're going to learn some verbs and phrases to describe our routines and habits. Let's begin with the first one. Get up. I get up at 7. I get up at 7. Or I get up at 10 a.m. I get up at 10 a.m. A.m. means in the morning, before noon. Get dressed. I get dressed at 9. I get dressed at 9. Or I get dressed really fast. I get dressed really fast. Take a shower. Remember, we always say take a shower, not have a shower. For example, maybe I will take a shower first. Maybe I will take a shower first. Instead of take a shower, we can say a quick wash. A quick wash, or a bath. A bath. Or wash myself. I wash myself. Let's go on. I will put on my makeup. I will put on my makeup. This one's for the ladies. I'm going to do my hair. I am going to do my hair. At 9:30, I usually eat breakfast. At 9:30, I usually eat breakfast. Or have breakfast. At 10, I drink my coffee with a friend. At 10, I drink my coffee with a friend. We can also say have a coffee instead of drink a coffee. Or grab a coffee. If we are on a run, we can grab a coffee to go. Let's go on. Then I get the kids ready for school. Then I get the kids ready for school. I pack their lunch. I pack their lunch. I leave home at 11. I leave home at 11. I go to work. I go to work. Or I go to school if I'm a student. I go to school. Let's see some hobbies. I watch TV. I watch TV. I read a book. I read a book. I'm surfing the web. I'm surfing the web. That means I go online. I go online. At 5 p.m., I meet up with my friends. At 5 p.m., I meet up with my friends. PM means in the afternoon. I catch up with my friends. We can also say I catch up with my friends. Tidy up. To tidy up means to clean the house. We can say I like to stay organized. I like to stay organized. I do the laundry. I do the laundry. That means I'm washing clothes. I do the laundry. I make dinner. I make dinner. I cook. Or I take the trash out. I take the trash out. At 7:30 p.m. I hit the gym. At 7:30 p.m. I hit the gym. That means I'm going to the gym. It's an expression, I hit the gym. Or you can say I'm going to exercise. I'm going to exercise. Or I go for a run. I go for a run if that's your thing. Or I do yoga. I do yoga. I like to stretch. I like to stretch. That means that you're working on your mobility. At 10 p.m. I get undressed. At 10 p.m. I get undressed. That means that I'm taking my clothes off. I change into something more comfortable. I change into something more comfortable. I go to bed. I go to bed. You can also specify the hour here. I go to bed at 11 or I go to bed at 10:45. I sleep. I sleep. I dream. I dream. I'm awake. I'm awake. Or, unfortunately, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. That means that I'll be tired tomorrow. I can't sleep. This was today's lesson. I really hope everyone likes it. If so, you can comment in the comment section, or if you have questions, I will try to answer them. See you next time. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In today's video, we're going to learn how to tell the time in English. When we give a specific time, we use at. For example, I leave home at 8 o'clock. I leave home at 8 o'clock. To tell the time between sharp and 30, half, we use past. For example, it's 6:05. It's 6:05. It's 6:10. So it's 10 minutes after 6. We say it's 6:10. 6:15. It's 6:15. It's 6:15. 6:20. It's 6:20. It's 6:20. And it's 6:30. It's 6:30. And to tell the time between 30 and sharp, we use to. For example, 6:35, it's 25 to 7. That means there are 25 or more minutes to 7 o'clock. It's 25 to 7. It's 20 to 7. It's 20 to 7 because there are 20 minutes left to 7. At 6:45 we say it's 6:45. It's 6:45. And 6:50 it's 10 to 7. 10 minutes to 7. It's 10 to 7. You can also divide the time into two, the hour and the minute. It's 6:05. We can say it's 6:05. It's 6:10. 6 and 10 minutes. It's 6:10. 6 and 15 minutes. We say it's 6:15. It's 6:15. It's 6:30. It's 6:30. And it's 6:45. 6:45. Remember, English-speaking people generally tell the time in 12 hours and not 24. So, 7:30 is 7:30 and not 19:30. And we use AM for before noon and PM for afternoon. For example, it's 7:30 p.m. It's 7:30 p.m. because it's afternoon. My train is at 8 p.m. My train is at 8 p.m. My train is at 8 a.m. My train is at 8 a.m. So 8 p.m. is in the afternoon and 8 a.m. is in the morning. This concludes our today's lesson. I hope everyone understood this lesson. If so, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel because this helps me a lot. And thank you. See you next time. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In today's video, we're going to learn how to use had done correctly in English. The had done form, or past perfect, is one of the least used tenses in English. We only really use it in the following situations. The first one, when it's important to say which event happened first in the past. When we say something and we have multiple events happening in the past, and we want to emphasize which event happened first. Second, in reported speech. Third, to show regret about the past. And the fourth one is in conditional if sentences. Normally, when we say what happened in the past in English, we use the simple past or past continuous form. For example, he got up early to go to the beach. He spent all day there and went home as it was getting dark. We know which order things happened in, so we don't need the past perfect tense. Sometimes we need to explain which events happened before other ones, especially if we jump around in our story, to sort of say. When we need to show that one thing happened before another, we can use the past perfect form. For example, I was hungry, as I hadn't eaten all day. Being hungry happened after not eating all day. I was hungry, as I hadn't eaten all day. Compare these two sentences. When he got to the airport, the plane took off. So the plane took off after he arrived at the airport. Now we look at the second sentence. When he got to the airport, the plane had taken off. So the plane took off before he arrived at the airport. Reported speech in English. I didn't see her, he said. Because his words are in the past, when we report them, we need to go one tense back and use the past perfect. And say, he told me he hadn't seen her. He told me he hadn't seen her. So we went one tense back. I didn't see her, he said. He told me he hadn't seen her. This is also the case if the words are in the present perfect. For example, I have never been to Scotland. She said that she had never been to Scotland. So we have I have never been to Scotland. She said that she had never been to Scotland. So we went one tense back to report the speech. To show regret. I wish I hadn't gone to the party. But I went. If only she hadn't bought the car. If only she hadn't bought the car. But she did. Let's move on to conditional sentences. This is when we speculate about past events. If I had worked harder, I would have passed the exam. But I didn't work harder, so I failed. If I had worked harder, I would have passed the exam. Or, if you had told me, I could have helped. If you had told me, I could have helped. But you didn't tell me, so I couldn't help. If they had left earlier, they might have caught the plane. But they didn't leave earlier, so they didn't get the plane. They didn't caught the plane. This was today's lesson. I hope everyone likes it and enjoyed it. If so, see you next time. Goodbye. Hello and welcome to another English lesson. In today's video we're going to learn how to write and also how to read the date in English. There are several ways to write the date in English, more precisely two. This is the first one. We write the day, Tuesday, then the number of the day, 15th, then the month, and last, the year. And we read like this. Tuesday, the 15th of January, 1987. Now read with me. Tuesday, the 15th of January, 1987. The second one is the number of the day and the month are switched. Look, this is the first one, this is the second one. And we read like this. Tuesday, January the 15th, 1987. Now read with me. Tuesday, January the 15th, 1987. So these are the two ways. You can see the difference. In the first one, we write the month first and then the number of the day. And in the second one, we write the number of the day first and then the month. Let's read some more dates. Monday, March the 7th, 2010. Monday, March the 7th, 2010. Thursday, the 24th of April, 2020. Thursday, the 24th of April, 2020. Sunday, the 1st of December, 1957. Sunday, the 1st of December, 1957. Monday, the 2nd of December, 1957. Monday, the 2nd of December, 1957. Wednesday, the 3rd of December, 1965. Wednesday, the 3rd of December, 1965. We have to pay attention when it's the first month of the year, the first day of the month, sorry. We have to read the first. When it's the second day, we read the second. And when it's the third day, we read the third. And this rule applies also after 20. The 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd, the 24th, the 25th, the 26th, the 27th, the 28th, the 29th, and the 30th. Please leave in the comments, if you want, how you write these dates. If you like my lessons, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel, and thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.